my life got turned upside down. My mom was laid off from her job, and around the same time my dad was sick and needed brain surgery. My life went from being easy to difficult all at once. At this point in life, I believed that there was a God, but I felt like I needed answers. Why was everything happening to my family? Is everything going to be okay? I felt guilty for having questions and doubts.
My dad left us, and I haven't seen him since I was 7. That was just the beginning of feeling alone. My mom and my sister and I were in and out of homeless shelters just trying to get by. I wasn't thinking about the future. I wasn't sure someone like me could have a future. The only plan that I've ever had was to drop out of school once I turned 16.
High school was going well, and I was expecting life just to go on as normal. But then I got pregnant.
Summer before my senior year was very rough for me. I had a friend murdered, and then 3 days before I started my senior year, me and my girlfriend broke up because I wasn't staying faithful in the relationship. All the weight on my shoulders just crushed me. I felt empty. I started drinking every day. I just wanted to escape the pain. I had multiple thoughts about killing myself.
My parents weren't ready for the world. They had 3 kids but didn't know what they wanted in life. I just knew they didn't want me. We were happy one day, destroyed the next. Worlds tore us apart. Nothing was going the way I thought families should let them. I just wanted to see my family together, happy and loving. When I was taken from my parents, I knew something was wrong. No acceptance, no belonging, and no protection. High school brought more fear. Boys started noticing me, telling me I was pretty when I didn't feel like it. Telling me they liked me. It felt like acceptance. All I ever wanted. But it was all lies. They only said those things to get what they wanted from me. More damage. I was nudged, pushed to see life by a feeling that I couldn't explain. For the first time, acceptance, fun, a group of people that encouraged me.
Luckily, a friend of mine noticed I was struggling. She saw my life going down the path that she didn't want me to go towards. She invited me to YFC. I finally said yes. Something happened the second I walked into the door of YFC. I was starting to have fun. I felt welcomed, but most importantly, I felt loved again. It was the first time I had felt loved in a long time. I began to feel like I belonged somewhere. All that was great, but I knew there was something more. I had many questions and they were answered. And then came the day that everything changed. I sat down with my campus life leader at Starbucks, and that is the day I accepted Jesus into my heart.
Eventually, the City Life Wheels director told me about Parent Life, and he told me to check it out. At first, I kept procrastinating to blow it off or whatever. And then finally, one day, I went. I look forward to Parent Life each week because we are like a family. I look at the girls as my sisters, and I look forward to having a good time with them. Together we talk things out, and I have the chance to truly express who I am. I also keep learning more about God. The more I learn, the more I want to know. I haven't completely given my life over to Him, but when I look at my future, I see God as a part of it, and I want to grow closer to Him. I'm just not ready to give my heart to something until I'm sure it won't disappoint me.
One day, 2 guys showed up at my school to talk about City Life Wheels. I wasn't excited about going, but I didn't have anything better to do, and working on cars didn't sound all that bad. Plus, these guys seemed pretty cool, different than a lot of people I knew. After my first day, I was hooked. When I first came to Wheels, I had no self-confidence, but that has changed.
I really liked being at Campus Life. The leaders who were there all believed in God, but I felt really comfortable asking questions. They genuinely cared about the questions I had, no matter how many questions I had. The week we covered the question, is it okay to have doubts, my life changed. I felt released, and I felt forgiven. My relationship with Him is not perfect, but I feel a connection to Him, and I feel it growing. My faith is making me stronger.
God brought me to City Life and drew me closer to Him. The relationship with people are great, but the love of God had changed me. Through Him, I found friends. In Him, I found my family, a Father that loves me. The church isn't just a place with crazy people anymore. It's my home when I'm homeless.
Being at Wheels has drawn me closer to God than ever before and has taught me to help others, not just myself. I have a strong relationship with 2 mentors, and I really look up to those guys. I see them happy a lot, and I want what they have. City Life Wheels has helped introduce me to God, and it's changed my life. 2 or 3 years ago, I wouldn't have said I was smart or talented, and now I say I am pretty smart and have a purpose in life. God has a plan for me.
I still struggle to walk strong in my faith, but when it gets tough, I remember that Jesus saved my life. He brought me out of a dark place. He shaped me into the man I am today.
I'm about to be a parent again. Sometimes that makes me feel kind of lost and unsure, but I'm glad to have the support of Parent Life while I'm figuring this stuff out.
I have been found. I'm accepted. I'm protected. I belong.
My life has changed. I have meaning and I have hope.